Hi guys, so I'm here to review Degrassi Season 13, Episode 12. So, I thought it was really funny when, Tristan was like, ooh, someone call a doctor because that layup was sick. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I love lame jokes, and that's what I would call a lame joke. That was really funny, and then, Tristan's like, good job, Miles. And then he's like, you're glistening with victory or something, and he's like, that's just sweat, Tristan. And he's like, oh. He's just wiping it off, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of gross. Like, ugh, I hate touching someone and not knowing that they're sweaty, and then it's like, yeah, like, just no. And yeah, and then I thought it was so stupid. Oh my gosh. Since Tristan gave Miles steroids, and then he tells Tristan, oh yeah, I've been telling people, but I've been passing them out. And I'm just like, are you crazy? Like, I'm glad he didn't tell people it's actually Tristan who's giving them to him, but I'm like, are you crazy? Like, you're actually telling people that you have steroids, and then you're like, yeah, I can totally give them to you. Like, are you stupid or are you stupid? Just, oh my gosh. And I thought, oh my gosh, Tristan is so funny. He was like, he's like, I can't just be handing out steroids like they're candy. Which I know that line has probably been used a bunch of times, but it's funny to me. Yeah. And, Allie's talking to Claire, and she's like, Claire, have you even thought about any of this? Like, because, Claire's just been really stressed and everything. And she's like, yeah, I totally thought about college and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, but I need to think about Eli. And she's like, I need to do this so I can join Eli next fall in Columbia or whatever. And Alice just like, well, at least you got the Eli part figured out. Which is like, yeah. I mean, it's basically saying, yeah, you have the whole boyfriend part figured out, but what you need to focus on is, the actual school part. Yeah, and then, Claire, since she's been, like, having memory loss, not memory loss really, but she's been forgetful lately, and, she's just like, what if I have a brain tumor, or whatever, what if it's cancer again? And, the doctor comes in and tells her, nothing's really wrong with her, it's just a side effect of chemo, which is, like I said, chemo brain, and she's like, great, so I could be stupid forever. Which I thought it was funny, because, I mean, you're not technically stupid. I don't even know, but you're not technically stupid. It's just a side effect. Like, with any side effects, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm awkward. So yeah, and then, then you see Tristan, and he's freaking putting the fake drugs in the plastic bag at school. And I'm like, what is wrong with these people? Like, what is wrong with Miles and Tristan? Like, first of all, you're not supposed to be telling anybody that you have a dealer or that you have steroids or whatever. Second of all, Tristan, why are you doing that at school? Like, don't you think any staff member can come by and see you freaking pouring prescription drugs in a plastic bag? Because you're not supposed to have those at school. They're supposed to be with the nurse, or you're not even supposed to have them, I'm just like, how stupid could you be? Of course, Dallas sees it, and I'm like, yeah, and imagine if that was an actual teacher. Don't you think you get suspended? I don't know if you get suspended or expelled for that thing. So I think it depends on the school. But I'm just like, that is the dumbest thing ever. Like, anybody could see you and report it. Just, ugh. I thought it was funny, though. I think Dallas is really cute. I thought it was funny, though, because, Dallas is just like, he just slams Tristan's locker, and it scares the heck out of Tristan. And I'm like, Dallas is so mean. I don't know. Yeah, I'm weird. And I'm just like, Tristan is so stupid. Dallas yells at him, and he's like, I've heard about people getting steroids, and, you need to stop or whatever. You need to stop these people. Like, I don't need the team on drugs, because the drug test is coming up. And I'm like, Tristan, like, this is what you get. Like, why are you doing this whole drug switch thing at school? Just stupid. And, when Claire goes back to the magazine article, they're like, yeah, well, we really liked your story or whatever, but we need to check up with Zoe. Which I knew this would happen, because I'm like, well, it's nice that, I was like, first of all, you know, Claire just volunteered Zoe herself to be the point of her article. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you don't think they're going to check with her on this? Because you can't just write things, like, I mean, it's not like you're TMZ or something. Like, you can't just write things and expect them to believe you. Like, they need to check their sources, check their facts, you know? And, yeah, I knew that would happen, and I'm like, you didn't think about that, Claire? Like, you didn't think to get Zoe in on it? Like, just, I don't know. And I don't understand why Miles was so mad that, you know, sorry. Oh, I don't understand why Miles was so mad that the drugs were fake. Like, you made starter, didn't you? Without drugs, like, you just, you know, it's a placebo. You just need to think that it's something to make you do better. Like, I just don't understand why he thought, like, Tristan would really give him drugs in the first place, because no friend should willingly give you drugs. Like, that's just, no. And I'm like, at least they were fake drugs, because, you know, at least you're not really harming your body. You know, it's just vitamin D. So, you should actually be glad. He gave you some vitamins. Like, yay. You can be stronger and healthier. You know, Imogen, she's been feeling really bad because, you know, she hooked up with Adam right before he died. Ugh, I didn't even think about that till like just now. But yeah, you know, she apologizes to Becky or whatever. I mean, she doesn't tell her, but she's like, Adam was just, you know, he was calling you and coming to you because he missed you and everything, which was true. Yeah, I'm just glad they kind of got that out of the way. I don't know which, this is Degrassi, of course they have to, but I'm not really sure if they're ever going to bring up the fact that they did hook up, or if Becky's ever going to find that out. I kind of hope she doesn't. I mean, yeah, she should know, but at the same time, it's just going to ruin everything, and yeah. And I'm, like, this is a TV show, so I knew this was going to happen, but, you know, Claire actually confesses to Meredith, the lady in charge of the magazine. You know, she confesses to her that the article is actually a fake, and she just made up most of it, embellished, if you will, but yeah. And of course, Meredith gives her a second chance on it, and she's like, okay, you can have another chance to actually tell me the truth about something. And I knew that was going to happen. I was just like, yay, Claire. Sorry, I was really enthusiastic for her. It's kind of, I'm awkward. Sorry, I mess up a lot. Anyways, so yeah, and I thought it was really funny, stupid. It was stupid funny. You know, Tristan was like, he got the whole basketball team together. He's like, okay, guys, here's some more drugs so you can pass the drug test with those other fake drugs I gave you. And he's just like, here's a fake pill, here's a fake pill. I mean, he didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking. I'm like, so you're giving them another fake drug to, like, to make them think that their fake steroids will be out of their system. Like, I thought that was really funny. I'm like, how do you come up with this stuff? Like, just, oh my gosh. He's like, I mean, literally, I was just thinking, here's another fake pill to cover up your other fake pill. You're welcome, because you don't even have drugs in your system, but I'm just making you think you do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these idiots. I mean, I don't know. But I'm really glad he did that, and so yeah, he basically saved the entire basketball team. Well, he didn't really save them, but he saved himself from getting, like, beat up or whatever, because of course you were going to be mad at him that he didn't give them real drugs, which, like I said before, is really stupid. But anyways, that was my review on episode 12, and I have to go record episode 13, which I'm really excited because so much happened in it, and yeah. Toodles!